representing Canada, Meagan,
Justin Trudeau,
Duhamel,
right?
Radford.
No?
Here comes, maybe a little bit, I'll give you that. Here comes the other Canadian pair. As mentioned, 2014 here at the Grand Prix final, they won gold, and they actually became the first Canadian pair to win gold at the Grand Prix final since 2001, when Jamie Salé and David Pelletier won. So strong for them. This is actually their 6th appearance here at the Grand Prix final. And they are coming in as 2-time world champions, but they're also coming in. Yes, they grabbed 2 golds on the Grand Prix circuit, Skate Canada and the Grand Prix of Japan. But the one in Japan, it was a bumpy performance. They admitted it. It's something that they want to get out of their heads, and maybe that's why they adjusted footwork here. And there they are, chattering away again.
They like to be busy. Like, they don't like to glide and wait for the everyone else to catch up to them. They want to find the next big trick, or the next vehicle that's going to take them back to the top. But they don't mind being underdogs. Almost a tradition with the pairs to start with the twist. Clean version. This is where the program starts to differ from most of the other teams. Side-by-side jumps. Triplets would be the hardest version out there in the world right now. Double offering from Meagan, not a triple. Eric did his. And as we learned from the first team, you go to the lowest denominator.
You certainly do.
They will get credit for doublets only. You have to slow this down later to count the revolutions. This is a quad throw 4 times from the air. Quad sow, put your hand down hard. Judges will decide if they want to deduct a whole bunch or just a little. You don't want to give the option to the judges that way, do you?
No, you want to make it easy for them to just press the good button.
Little 2-foot exit by Meagan there. Little things. They got to get back on track.
She misses the second part of the combination, so once again, it goes to her level. Beautiful death spiral. Watch Eric's arms dead straight. My good friend and pair coach Scott Raychuk tells me that's what we need to look for in the death spiral if the man doesn't keep his arms straight.
And the knee, the supporting knee has to be...
That's right, 90 degrees. Yep.
J'ai allumé le feu, mes chagrins, mes plaisirs, je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur trémolo.
Welcome back, Meagan. Nice landing on that one, and that's what you need. You need to get that momentum and that consistency going within the program to give that big picture to the judges.
We're so used to Meagan and Eric making everything they do look relatively easy, even when it's terribly difficult. And when they're having to work a little bit harder like this, you actually realize the level of difficulty that they're going for. Not as smooth today as we sometimes see them. Or mostly see them, actually.
True.
Five-time and reigning national champions, Canadians Meagan Duhamel and Eric Radford. They won the Grand Prix final title in 2014. Last year unable to defend it, still on the podium with a silver. And they're looking to get back on the podium this time around as well.
Meagan Duhamel, Eric Radford.
When we return, we will have their marks and see where the Canadians stand. And up next, it's going to be the Chinese pair of Zhao Yuyu and Hao Zhang.
What do Canadian athletes want for Christmas? According to Deidre Dion at cbcsports.ca, they want better funding. Check it out on the website. We're going back to skating in Marseille with Andy, Carol, and Kurt.
And coming up a little later on, we will have the ladies free skate for you. Canadian Caitlin Osmond, the first Canadian female skater at the Grand Prix final since 2009, sitting in second after the short program. We'll see what she has in store a little later. But we just finished watching the Canadian pair of Meagan Duhamel and Eric Radford, and I think her face right there said it all.
She's so hard on herself.
She really is.
That's why she's a two-time world champion. So if she takes that mistake right there, popping the Lutz, Meagan, you're allowed. But she didn't want it at the Grand Prix final, and there was a succession of little moments like that where you're marring the landscape of the big picture. And you know, it was just hard for the judges to stop taking little marks off.
But they always own everything. They never make excuses for themselves. When they make mistakes, they say, you know what, we did it, we have to take care of it now.
They were going to need 116.90, 134.55. So still a solid score for them that will rank them in the lead. So that is where they are with the other Canadians who we saw skate earlier, Seguin and Bilodeau. This is what they had to say about their performance in the free skate.